Comment ça va? That means how you doing? Welcome to Cajun Catastrophe. Me, I'm Tinu, and today we're gonna wing it. Wing it? What in the Sam heck are you talking about? I'm talking about making it up as you go. I recently tried an experiment where I made 10 heads really fast and picked one of those and made a sculpture out of it. No pre-planning, no concept, just winging it. And I used this in a tutorial. Well, one of those leftover heads was still calling to me. So I'm gonna keep following that thread and see where it leads. I hope you will join me on this ride and see where we end up. So enough of this jibber jabber. Let's get our craft on. Bon matin. That means good morning. Let's get this party started. Step 1, make a face. You can look around your house and find all kind of things to make some eye holes with. Get creative. You gotta get good contact for this stuff to stick. I don't know what this is. Regular old baby oil. This helps new Sculpey adhere to old Sculpey that's baked. What? Bookbinding, you sissy space as pole dancing. I don't see what this has. Times out of 10, yellow is a color. Let's drill a hole in this guy right here. Shish kebab. Bacon bond glue. Let's get the eyes on there permanent. I used more bacon bond. Is it some kind of a space kitty? Let's add some whiskers and find out. Whisker. I gotta hold her steady for this operation. This is Abe's epoxy sculpt. The tape makes her look like a nun or an old school nurse. I'm a cat. I made a quick and simple aluminum foil armature, but the torso was too long. Sharp file. Watch that you don't shish kebab your fingers. Braided wire. Zip kicker. I better start figuring out the pose. What is she thinking? Cat stuff. This is called whittling. Whittling. I'm definitely a cat. So I made some simple feet with magnets in them. If you want more detail on this process, click the link above. Now that she, yes, she's a she, has some feet, let's lock in the armature. Keep things clean. Extra protection. Double extra. The epoxy sculpt is still curing, so we can make adjustments to her pose. I'm being rudely awakened to the fact that I need a flexible neck on this one. Learning. I cut the shish kebab skewer and it's a mess. Wire. And deeper epoxy sculpt on the tip. The Cajun word of the day is deeper, and that means a little bit, a smidgen, a dash, just a touch, and deeper. Okay, back to the program. Cat head on? Check. Baby oil? Check. Slather. Let's work that booty. I'm giving her a little bit of texture with this burnishing tool. Burnishing is a fancy way of saying a ball. Burnish. Reality check. I do not like her pose. I think that she settled like when she was in the oven, and now she's like leaning over too far. It looks like her back hurts and that she has sciatica or something. never make it through modeling school with poor posture. And now a hole for her tail. Posh. Sometimes you just need to accessorize. Pom-pom remover. You're gonna add it back after it's baked. I'm gonna cover this back up with Sculpt 3 for consistency. Pom-pom. Let's make it look hairy. Hello, boys. Okay, the ending of that segment wins the award for most awkward edit. This is an award given for ineptness with a... She only wears designer furs. High maintenance. Trim off the excess and you get it to stick better. That's called a tufa. Fur. 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 Now that she's out the oven and cooled her jets, watch this. Look, see that? Just rub all the little crumbs off. It also might help to invest in a different brand of shampoo. Well. Let me take a wild guess. You crafting? Yep. Today, I'm improvising. What do you mean? I'm sculpting off the cuff. I don't follow. I'm ad-libbing. Does not compute. I'm winging it, Dad. Wings? Now that is a good idea. Maybe the only one you ever had. Call in and order the Danny's Fried Chicken, home of the chicken car, right now. Okay. And get the double family triple chicken value pack. And tell them not to skimp on the biscuits. I'm gonna count them. But oh, yeah, plus the dirty Diablo sauce. It's the fluorescent orange one with the flavor crystals in it. Oh, that's my favorite. Wild guess, you want it delivered. Yes, and you tell that little Kirk Jambon, if he shows up here and he's not driving the chicken car, well, he's not getting paid. Okay. Last time he showed up here, he was in a Subaru Outback. I'm not gonna take that. Nah, I'm getting the feeling that this lady's out walking a dog or something. Maybe a cat or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try a few heads. No, this looks like 0. Number 2. It's kind of like a fish. Number 3. It's starting to look like a cat. Maybe he's gonna be a little surprised looking. I saw something crazy. A simple thank you will suffice. This needs a little wire. It makes it strong. Strong. Nature. Feels like she needs a balm. I've never used this stuff right here before. I'm hoping it dries faster than epoxy sculpt. We'll see. Make some little balls beforehand so you're just ready to go. This stuff is sticky. Add some water to it, that helps. Her hand. Keep it wet. Bomb. I do not think that the Magic Sculpt is drying any faster than the epoxy sculpt, but let's find out for sure. There's subject 1, there's subject 2. Now, I hired a crack team of scientists to get to the bottom of this mystery. They went all out and even put colored liquids in jars. And the answer they came back with was no. There is no real difference between the drying time between epoxy sculpt and the magic sculpt. So, there you go. Science. Now, if she's gonna be outside walking a pet, she needs a leash. State law. I sometimes find that clay can help you hold things in awkward positions. This comes in handy. Why a macro? As you can see, epoxy sculpt can sometimes be a little messy depending on how wet it is. Thumb, tail, fur. The fuse on this bomb is gonna be lit. She means business. Location change. I'm here in my wife's studio and I'm gonna try a different kind of finish. A metal finish. Sculpt Nouveau. This is a primer. I feel fancy just saying that. Sculpt Nouveau. Somebody did not close the Sculpt Nouveau very well last time. Get a nice clean base of a primer. Bronze B metal coating. You've seen the commercials. There's real metal in this paint. When I was in high school, I was way into metal. Liver of sulphur. Whoa. Okay, I diluted the liver of sulphur in some warm water. You don't have to shake it like a maniac. Give it a good spray. Editor's note. Alright, we're gonna get serious for a second. What the liver of sulphur does is it adds a real patina to the metal coated paint. What? You gotta rinse this thing in cold water. Note to the viewer, this is not my bathroom sink. This is an outside sink. It's cleaner than the one in my bathroom. Okay, I'm on like step 200. I'm adding an acrylic gold with dry brushing technique to just bring out the details. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate the good vibes from all of you cool people out there. I had fun and I hope you did too. It really is interesting sometimes to just kind of open up your headspace and let a sculpture, painting, writing, or any creative endeavor lead you to a place that's surprising. I didn't plan to make a cat lady with a bomb, but apparently the crafting god said, "Hey Tinu, you know what you need? A cat lady with a bomb." And I said, well, I'm okay. Well, that's it. We done. Now go out into the world and get your craft on.
So, would you say that at this point you were hitting rock bottom?
Yeah. I spend all my time and money at these overpriced craft stores and eventually ended up wandering around the parking lot begging people if they had any extra supplies and whatnot. Did a lot of things I'm not proud of. A lot of things a man should never do. I lost my car, I lost my house, even lost my wife. But it's been 2 years now. I haven't painted a ceramic duck or even thought about sculpting a woodland fairy. My life is back on track.
Now, hypothetically, if I were to just put this right here, you wouldn't be tempted, would you? How about this little jingle bell? You wouldn't just want to come over here and touch it? Oh, and look what I found. Some little chocolates. Oh my God, they look like the little Space Invader men, you know, and like in the video game, you know, beep, beep, boop, 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 boop.
I'm sorry, this interview's over.